So now we're going to look at how you add some graphics, pictures, images, clip art to a slide. We have a new slide here, and you'll notice that I've put a new slide here, and it's given me the standard content slide layout. I've decided that I don't want the content part in the bottom half, so I can change this even after adding a new slide. If you have a look at the top here, you'll see on the home ribbon next to the new slide, you'll see that you have a button called layout, and when you choose layout you can then change the layout design, and I can choose title only. Again, in 2016 and above, PowerPoint is always trying to offer you choices of how you would like your design. Remember, you don't have to accept these. We can turn these off if we don't need them. We can add a title called Pictures, and now I can add a picture down here. Now, to bring in clip art, photographs, anything that's visual, you can do so by going to the insert ribbon, and you'll see you have a choice in this section called images to put pictures or online pictures. If you have access to the internet, then you can choose from a bigger selection of images. But if we choose pictures, we can then search on our computer for one of these. So if we find what we're looking for, and we can choose where our pictures are, and we can choose any type of picture. Now if we have a look here, we have several types of pictures, and I'm going to pick up one of these pictures. Insert, and the picture comes into the program. Now again, what we have here is the image. You can first of all move the image around the slide. Just like a text box, you also have the circular handles on the outside edge where you can resize. Now it's common practice to always grab the bottom right corner handle, because you can then move that inwards or outwards at an angle to resize the image. So we can resize our photograph, and then once again we can grab anywhere on that picture and move it around the screen. Now once you select a picture, the picture will have its own ribbon bar which allows you to customize the photograph or the clip art or the drawing. If we take a look up here on the ribbon bars, you'll see there's a new ribbon called Picture Format. In earlier versions it may just be called Format. So I've got Picture Format. You won't see this if you don't have a picture selected. If I click my mouse on the slide to deselect my image, you'll notice if you look up here, the dedicated ribbon bar has gone. You must have the photograph selected to bring this up. Now if we have a look here, there's several things we can do. Some of the most common things you want to do is to maybe crop the picture. We've already seen that if we grab these handles, we can resize it. If I move that in, it resizes and just stretches the picture. But what happens if I didn't want to stretch or squash the picture? I just wanted to crop a part of this out. Then what you do is, if you look on your ribbon bar for the picture, there is a button called Crop, and if I click on Crop, do you notice the black handles that now appear around the picture? Instead of grabbing the little circular handles to resize this picture, if I grab hold of the little black handle on the right and then move it, you'll notice that the picture is not being squashed. If I stop there, I can do the same over this side. I can move this in and maybe even move the top down a little bit. So what we've done is almost taken a pair of scissors and cropping just the part you want. If you then click back on the crop button, it will now crop the image to the size you want. Once again, we can resize this to make it bigger if we want. Now, one of the nice features on later versions of PowerPoint is that Microsoft have kindly done some great picture styles, and if we move this over here so you can see them, up here we have several picture styles, and there's more hidden below that if you click on the drop down arrow. Now if you have a look, if I hover over these, watch the picture as I hover over these preset styles. You can see you can have reflections, you can have it look like a Polaroid image with a thick border, you can even have it as a circular oval type image. So you can choose any of these to enhance your presentation. Now in other courses we cover all the other buttons on here, but for this lesson, that's how you bring a picture in, crop it and apply some effects to it.